So today I built for my van roof rack and for my trip a hot water storage pressurized system. So I can pressurize it to whatever I want. The little air compressor, and I have pressurized water for a shower. I'm almost out of water because we did the rest of the video. This is the introduction now. But yeah, I did this very cheaply. This is a how-to video, how I did it. All it is a couple bulkhead fittings, hose fitting, and some standard hardware store ABS pipe. Now, when the sun shines on it, it heats up the water a lot. And then whenever I want, you can have a shower, wash your dishes for the hashtag Vanlife or just a road trip. So stay tuned. This is a cool little project. So these are all the components that I'm using. A 4-inch ABS, just because ABS is black. Cap. In my case, a 6-foot chunk of pipe. You can go whatever length you want or make elbows around a roof rack or something. This fitting. This screw top fitting is a filler for filling it with water. And a slip-in end cap with the screw top thing at the other end. Then, so that's the main ABS. Then off Amazon, I just got a bulkhead fitting to a valve garden hose. So I have to drill a hole here. This bulkhead fitting air compressor, so I can pressurize it like a valve stem. And hole saws for those. I got an extra one of these in case you make another one. This hose end for the end of that. And what I'm doing is screwing into the end cap the bulkhead fitting like this, and the air compressor just up there. So at one end of this pipe, when it's on the roof rack, I've got pressurized water, and I can hook up my little air compressor to that. Pressurized water, so I just have to drill 2 holes. The ABS pipe is a 1/4 inch that slips in here that I have to glue. Gotta lift it up another 1/4 inch. I was thinking I should have put some thread locker on, but I didn't feel like taking it apart again. I just gooped it up with some silicone, make sure the threads don't come off, and yeah, nothing's gonna leak out of that. tightened it up before the glue dried. Kind of torqued that, probably not waterproof, so gotta redo it. This is how easy it is to take off. I'll redo that, but yeah, on off in minutes, and hot water shower thing for really cheap. Took me like 10 minutes to do, and it should have took me longer because I should have just let that set. But while I wait for my new fitting to dry, in case you're wondering if ABS can withstand the pressure of a little bit of air to pressurize for hot waters, this is my old potato hand cannon. Haven't seen it in years. A lantern lighter. And we're gonna put in a potato. Stole my wife's hairspray. Boom. Maybe that'll be a video for another time. Actually, this is essentially potato cannon. Let's get back to this. And you do it yourself. That's my helper, that first strap. I guess we'll let the silicone dry. I'm trying to do this in 10 minutes, right? Silicone dry for this, and then we'll fill it up tomorrow and pressurize it, see how it goes. Hello! Oh, I should have cleaned that out first. Guess I'll clean it out first before I fill it up. Turn the water on. Wash the van too. End cap. And we fill it up. Pipe's hot. So I think where I'm slanted right now, it's kind of uphill. So the back is lower, but not necessarily when you park somewhere else. So, oh, we're full. So we'll put some pressure to it. Take off my valve stem cap. Battery in the compressor. It is set at 12 psi. Put her on. Oh, we'll put the hose on while we wait. Is that it? Maybe we should do more pressure. Yeah. How about 20? Guess when it's full, it doesn't take much or something. Pressure. Hey. Oh, nothing on. Ooh, water. And put a little hose thing on. Turn it on. Pressure like a hose. What is a house PSI? I think 50. Let's go 30. Pretty cool, I know. Forget what ABS holds. I'll put it in the video or something, but that's 30 PSI. Okay. So, let's see. Holy moly. Sure doesn't last long. Actually, that's pretty darn good. Wonder how long it takes to heat up. I guess I'll have to do a test. I don't think that compressor I can set to when it drops to turn on again. So you have to click the button to bring it back up to PSI, but I'm sure you can get another air compressor that if it does drop. So when there's less water in, because we used some, there's more air volume. So it's going to run longer on the compressor to get it up to that PSI in there. 28.5. There, 30 PSI. So doesn't look like we got any leaks anywhere. Very quick shower, because that doesn't hold a lot of volume. I will put the formula for how much volume that pipe holds for how many feet and tell you how many gallons and liters that I have in here. It's not a lot, but it's very solid on the van. Now, the only thing with it is if, let's say, there's half water or a quarter water or something, and you start and stop, the way I have it, it could be like a water hammer. So hopefully my glue, I did a good job on my fittings. I put a lot and did it properly. And the screw in cap at the back and glue fittings, but it's kind of like a water hammer. So I have seen ones you can purchase that you put them this way on the roof rack, because you're not going to like do a water hammer this way. It would be this way. However, you can buy them that go on a roof rack just like I made, except I did it myself and very, very cheaply. I don't know, I could bring a longer hose, but I can literally stand here, wet yourself, suds up, get your most important things you want to clean, have a quick shower. I can flip it around easily to either have the fill here or this at the back if I want, but I figured at the side, because when I'm cooking supper or whatever, I can just put this on and I can wash dishes, fill up a little thing, whatever. And I'll have my air compressor here. This is kind of where I work. So you have water right here. Works pretty good. I would imagine this is scorching hot, like hot to the touch. That it's not going to take long to get up to a very, very hot water in there. And then, so in the evening, maybe you want to have a shower. The sun's going down. It's still going to be nice and hot up there. And then obviously you don't want to drink out of ABS. You want PVC, white PVC for potable water, and because you probably don't want it hot either. So you'd use it's a primer and a cement for PVC, and then ABS is just ABS cement. So I think this has BPAs in ABS. Some people have got PVC and then got some sort of plastic paint and painted it black. I didn't want to do that. It's too much work and the paint will probably end up rubbing off. So just ABS pipe, very simply. And if you're out of water or you don't want to use it, I can just leave it on the van. And if I go to the hardware store and get like a 6-foot length of something, or my fishing rods or something small, you can unscrew the cap at the back, put it in, and you're good to go. So pretty happy with it. Dollar store little thing. They always screw up, but whatever, they're $1.25 or something now with inflation. So give the van a quick wash. Pretty cool. See, we got that running low on water already, because I think the van's at an angle. So if you were to park like that, or if I wanted to, I could flip it around. So this is at a lower point. So that was easy. If I didn't have to film, maybe once you have all the parts and think about it first, 20-minute project, something like that. With filming, an hour and a half. With editing, a lot longer. So you better be liking and subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Lots more videos on the van and what I'm doing. So this fits right in the roof rack, 6 feet long. That's the length that works for me. You could, if you wanted more water storage, you could angle it to go all around your roof rack. Put it a few angles this way, it in your roof rack. A million different configurations, but all it is a sealed up black pressurized pipe that you put water in, put the right fittings for your hose. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Get out of here, you bunch of perverts.
I don't want to be told to grow up, and I don't want to change. I just want to have fun.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go ahead, build one of these. It's really cheap. Thanks for watching. See you next time. The wife's laughing at me. Okay, bye.